The last couple of hours or so have been crazy. I wanted to do a video because essentially I wasn't going to touch the delistings because of, they're self-explanatory. I was going to do a season review with all the fallout from it. And yeah, this is crazy to me that Willie Rioli has retired. We've farewelled Rory Atkins and obviously Ken Hinkley, Travis Boak, Chad Corns and Dr. Fisher as well from the club and everything, and wasn't expecting any more retirements because we've already had essentially 7 players off the list, and now Willie Rioli's announced his retirement, which it's damn crazy. A fallen victim of what's been a pretty tough year, I think, for him. And he sort of knew what's amazing for Willie Rioli and everything is the fact that he retired and he knew a couple of weeks ago, and he didn't want to have the limelight or the speculation, or I knew there was rumors around for Willie's retirement, but the fact that he's announced this postseason, it really showcases the torment and the toll this year's probably had on him. He's had a lot of troubles with family. He's had a lot of issues off the field, and it's amazing to me that we've had him lost to the game because of this. And this is only a suspect. You can't really know the decisions behind it, but I just really want to wish Willie Rioli the best. He's been an incredible person, incredible player, incredible figure at Port Adelaide. His time at Port was small, but he was such an influential player on the field. Off the field, he was amazing. He was a terrific person with the playing group. He was a terrific person for fans. He was an amazing representative of the club in terms of what it should be as a player, giving time for the fans. He was always the last one to leave the field at games, giving high fives and smiles and autographs and photos. And yeah, it's really sad to know that Rioli's retired. It's one of those things where I sit here and I'm sort of questioning the management a little bit of him. I know it's hard to really control or anything that sort of happened on the field, because that's what's happens on the field is sort of what happens, and your repercussions. So footies are very, the best way to do footy is be proactive about it, but it's such a reactive sport that it's very hard to control emotions and feels. And at the moment, it's really tough to sort of take that Rioli's retiring. What a figure. He came to the club a couple of years ago, has been a great goal-kicking figure, really, really important in crucial moments. He's been, an amazing person, as I said, and, I just want to wish Rioli all the best. Willie's obviously a premiership player from West Coast, played over 100 games, which is fantastic. And, I hope he's doing okay, and we wish him all the best, and really opens up a lot of doors now for opportunities for the club to go after small forwards again. We've seemed to have so many of them at one stage, and now we need it again. So yeah, it's a very important decision for Willie Rioli, and I hope him and his family, I wish him all the best. I hope they go amazingly well post footy career, and everything goes really, really well for him. The delistings and everything that's changing at Port Adelaide, it's a really intriguing one now, because we feel like we've just taken a breath to say goodbye to Travis Boak and Ken Hinkley, and now it's all of a sudden, let's pop out the listings, retirements. 8 players off the list already. I don't see much more change. Rioli's retirement, the delisting of Lachie Charlson, and also Hugh Jackson really represents probably a 1-year contract deal for Jed McEntee. In that sense, it's crazy that after all of this, it's these top players that are leaving. We know Ryan Burton, Jeremy Finlayson, Lachie Charlson, Hugh Jackson, and Dylan Williams are officially delisted. Rory Atkins, Travis Boak, and now Willie Rioli have retired. 8 players off a list already means that there's opportunities, as I said, for the club to go after the Bo McQuarrie, the Will Brodies of the competition, which would be very, very important. I think they have opportunities at the club. It also opens the door for another small forward, and I'll do a full list management video down the track, but yeah, it's just, I wanted to do a reaction to this because it's just raw and intriguing to me that this decision's been made now, you know. So yeah, very, very baffled, amazed, and yeah, stumped really. I'm Patrick stumped at the moment about this with Rioli retiring. So we'd love to know your thoughts. Obviously, Rioli's best moments at the club have been his great goals, his magic, and his fierce rival with competition. He's been, yeah, like I said, an amazing figure off the field and on it. And you know, his incidences that have occurred shouldn't outweigh what he's given to the game. And I'm fearing that he's been lost to the game because of those incidences. So intriguing next few months for Port Adelaide in the off season. Intriguing trade period, intriguing draft, and everything to come. It's gonna be wild. Let's just hope Zach Butters doesn't leave. That would really be the cherry on what's a really burnt out cake right now. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I want to again say just all the best to Willie Rioli. Hope everything goes all okay for him. And yeah, it's an interesting time ahead at Port Adelaide. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Anthony, and as always, come ThePear.